What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new Madden video. As today we're back with some more rebuilds. As you know, that's what we do over here. So today we have a Matt Ryan Indianapolis Colts rebuild after, of course, they traded for him yesterday. Now, before we get into this video, guys, if you could leave a like and subscribe if you're new, it is greatly appreciated. We've been uploading rebuilds every day lately. There's just been so much to talk about. I still have so much more to talk about, so it'd be greatly appreciated if you joined along and we're ready to hit that subscribe button. But regardless, the Matt Ryan Colts is going to be an interesting one. The AFC just got a little bit better. Now, I will say Matt Ryan obviously isn't the same quarterback he used to be, or he hasn't really showed that the last couple of years, but Atlanta's also been not that great. So I will tell you right now, it will be an uphill battle because Matt Ryan is a 74 overall. So it's not going to be easy for me to just come in here and be like, oh, we're making Super Bowl year after year. It's just not going to be that easy. Now, he is decent. Like I said, it's just, this is going to be a small window rebuild because the man is already 37 years old. So we got to win now. So we got to make the team good now. And I know the Colts currently in real life right now are currently in on Tyrann Mathieu. They're in on maybe Julio Jones coming back to play with Matt Ryan. So we got to make moves like that to obviously put this team where we need them to be, because this will, like I said, so be a smaller window rebuild because we do not have time, and I don't want to have to go through drafting a quarterback and then developing them. I really just want to focus on Matt Ryan today, although he is a terrible overall in Madden, so I'm not sure how that's going to go. And he's 37, so he's not going to develop all that much. As far as negotiation stage, obviously there's really not much here that I'm looking at and be like, oh, I really need them back. So I'm not going to worry about any of my guys that are walking away right now. I just want to go to free agency day one, and I want to get lucky and get, like I said, as much as I can, win now pieces. Another wide receiver is something we definitely could use. And like I said, Julio Jones makes a lot of sense, but I doubt he's here. If he is, we'll go for him. Jesse Bates is for some reason here, even though he's not supposed to be. So if there's a guy like that that's here, I'm not going to go for Jesse Bates because obviously he is a Bengal. Not sure why he's here. But Tom Brady, Stephon Gilmore has not been signed, so that's something we could technically go for. The Colts did trade Rockison for Yannick Ngakoue, so we do need another corner. So Stephon Gilmore is something we could definitely use. Darius Smith is also somebody that has not been signed yet. Akeem Hicks, maybe also something. Gronkowski, Odell Beckham, JC Treader. I mean, we have a good center, so we're not really worried about that. But here he is. Julio Jones is available. So I think it makes a lot of sense if Julio did decide to go play with Matt Ryan again. Obviously, they've had a lot of success together. So I'm definitely down for this. Julio Jones and Matt Ryan for maybe a couple more years in this rebuild. I think it's something I'm very interested in. So like I said, I don't want to pay him too much, like 2 years, 3 years, I guess. 2 years will push me up 13. So we'll offer him a 3-year deal. He has not been offered much money yet. I know in real life he will probably sign a 1-year contract, but for this video, I'm just going to give him a 3-year deal just because obviously he kind of had a down year in Tennessee. The injuries didn't help his case, but regardless, we're going to offer him that. So I also want to try to figure out what else I need to offer. I'm going to figure out what is best for us. I know Julio Jones is definitely something we definitely need, but there's more than just that. So our win now moves will be Stephon Gilmore, Julio Jones, and Turner. So we need a guard, and we also need another tackle, but these three guys are going to be the ones I'm targeting in free agency in order to put ourselves in a position where we can make the playoffs in the AFC South with Matt Ryan at quarterback. So we simulate to next week, see if we get all three of them. We might get all of them. Hopefully Julio at least. We get everyone besides Turner, which I think was the important one, to be honest with you. Offensive line is always very needed, and he was like the one good offensive lineman we could have gotten. So a little disappointed by that, I'm not gonna lie to you. So maybe we got to make a trade for a guard or a tackle. Probably a tackle, because guard obviously is less important than I would say a tackle. So got Julio Jones to play opposite of Matt Ryan, which, like I said, could happen in real life. We don't know that for sure. I think Green Bay and Indianapolis makes a lot of sense for Julio if he decides to go to one of those two teams. And defensively, getting Stephon Gilmore to add on the other side of the ball, which is really good defensively. So I like the defense other than outside linebacker. Franklin is 26, so probably not going to rely on him too much. So we definitely need to get outside linebacker in the draft. I know the Colts traded a second-round pick in order to get Matt Ryan, but I believe they still own a second after that because of the Carson Wentz trade. But we'll see. I might have to figure that out. But I think we're going to have to trade for a guard or a tackle because I just don't like the position we're in right now without that one of those two. So let's see if we can maybe make that happen before we head into the draft. So we're going to the Detroit Lions. We're grabbing Taylor Decker from them, a round 3, a round 4, and a round 5. In order to get Decker, it is a round 3 in 2023 and then a 2022 round 4, 2022 round 5. So get ourselves a left tackle, and now I feel confident we can address the guard position in the draft, and also address obviously the outside linebacker in the draft. So I feel pretty confident in that. Now we have a left tackle who will be nice and able to protect Matt Ryan. We did not have a left tackle 28 years old. He also fits the scheme, which is nice as well. So yeah, basically that's what we needed to do, and we were able to accomplish that. And then we need to come in to the obviously in the the defense or the draft. Damn, I can't freaking talk. Outside linebacker, draft, and then of course right guard is also going to be pretty important. So let's go into the NFL draft and let's see if we can get what we need. So unfortunately for us, we obviously don't have a round 1 pick because of the Carson Wentz trade, and then we have a round 2 pick because of the Carson Wentz trade after the Matt Ryan trade for the 2nd round pick. So we need a round 3 and round 2 to hit badly. So we got to make sure we pick really nicely here. So round 2, pick 20, a guard. Obviously, we need to kind of pick for fit, or I mean, we're not really going best available here, even though maybe we should. I guess we could draft Nakobe Dean and put him on the outside or something along the lines of that. We might have to do that. We got Owen here, and then is there a guard that might be decent here that we should be drafting? Honestly, I think the best linebacker I can take technically right now is going to be Nakobe Dean, who fell to me in the 2nd round. I think that's who I'm going to select. Now, I don't know what he'll be like on the outside, but it's something we have to look at. A, man coverage, D pursuit. So we're going to be drafting Nakobe Dean, hidden development linebacker. Hopefully we can move Bobby to the outside or move Nakobe to the outside. We'll see how that goes, see how that looks, but we'll have to figure it out. And then round 3, pick 20. Now let's see what we can do here. So Nolan Smith goes right before us. And then guard. Is there a guard that we could take here that would just be fine? I guess we got Adam Anderson as well. Haskell Gary, we could throw on the D line. Or maybe we should be trading this. I don't know. Should we be trading this pick for a guard? You got, okay, so we got Marquise Hayes, Salyer here as well. So well, maybe one of these guys could be decent for us. So F, run block, already doesn't look that good. B, run blocks, B, pass block power, C, stamina, C, run block finesse. So the F, run block, definitely is a little scary. But this is a 3rd round, 4th round projection, so we have to be aware of that. But we're going to probably draft one of these guys. And then Salyer here as well. Let's see what he's looking like. D, pass block, B, run block, C, lead block, B, injury, B, run. He looks a little bit better than the last guy. So I guess we'll take him here. He's going to be normal development, which does suck. But at the end of the day, we definitely needed a guard. So I'm happy we came out of the draft with one. And we actually have a round 6 pick number 20. So I guess we could kind of see if we get something crazy to fall to us around 6. I usually don't pick this late, but you never know what we can grab. Usually the assistant GM does a pretty good job, though. So let's see if there's anybody here that I might just go best available on the board. Got Wanya Moore still on the board. Might just take him low key. Let's see what he's looking like. You got C, pass block, F, run block. But for a 6th round pick, we'll just draft more depth on the O line. And I'm going to call it good after that. So this is going to be the team going into next season. It's up to Matt Ryan, technically, to lead us to the playoffs, though, but we'll look at the team beforehand before we actually start simulating our first season. So this is going to be the team going into season number 1. Technically, our right guard position is fairly weak, but the rookie coming in is going to have to be the guy, I guess, there. Mo Alley Cox, Julio Jones, you got Paris Campbell, Michael Pittman, Jonathan Taylor, Nakeem Hines, and then, or did I say that right? Is it Naheem? Probably not Nakeem, it's Naheem, and then Matt Ryan and Ellinger backing him up. And then defensively, we got Franklin and then Nakobe Dean. So I need to figure out what I want to do here. So I don't know if I can move Nakobe Dean to the outside or without that would work. Blackman, you got Stephon Gilmore, Yannick Ngakoue, Buckner. Low-key, this defensive line, I didn't realize how good the Colts defensive line is until just now. I don't know why, but it's low-key pretty good with Yannick Ngakoue coming in. So I would really like that trade that they made. Obviously you brought in Gilmore to be the corner replacement. So I don't know, man. Do we move? Let's see if we try to move Nakobe Dean to the outside, whether that would work or not. Obviously, this may not, but we got to give it a shot because we need an outside linebacker outside of outside of Bobby, I should say. So let's see if we move him to the outside linebacker, what he would look like. And he is a 71 overall. So yeah, it'll work out like that. So Nakobe Dean will be the outside linebacker. So yeah, that looks really good. Now we can be happy. We can go forward, and hopefully Nakobe Dean can develop very nicely. But Matt Ryan, it's up to you, man. Can you lead us to the playoffs is the question. We're at 85 overall currently. Not sure. I'm going to predict we can make it, but I don't think we will. Hopefully I'm wrong, though. So at the end of the season, we went 10-7, but I don't think it was good enough to make the playoffs, which is really, really disappointing. We have to look at it around the AFC to just kind of see what stopped us. So AFC North had one team make it out of the playoffs. Okay, I'm assuming the AFC West is the division that screwed us over. I'm going to just assume, okay, Patriots made one, and then AFC West had 3. Yeah. So unfortunately for us, we just 11-6 record is what we needed. That's so disappointing. 10-7 usually gets you in, but this year it did not. That has to be just absolutely disappointing. But we went over 500, and if we would have beat that Bills, beat the Bills week 18, that was probably the game we needed to win. That's so unfortunate. It really is. We were a good team, above 500, 10-7. Definitely could have been a wild card team, and we just did not become one, which sucks. But looking at the stats, let's kind of see how things went. So offense was 15th in the NFL, not too bad. And then defense was, let's see, 5th. So defense was actually really solid. Matt Ryan, 23 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Really not a bad year whatsoever. Got to make sure this man doesn't retire on us, because obviously we want him to be the quarterback still of the video. We got to make the playoffs at least once. Well, you got to. 1,400 yards, 16 touchdowns. Julio Jones with 900 yards, 800 yards. So Julio Jones ended up making a nice impact with Matt Ryan. Obviously, they have a big familiarity with each other. Paris Campbell, 700 yards. Nobody was like an 1,000-yard wide receiver, but obviously it's a run-first offense. Forrest Buckner, 10.5. 8 from Yannick Ngakoue, 7.5, 7.5, 3.5. So Nakobe Dean, I think, probably thrived in his role a little bit, which is nice. Yeah, he's already up to a 76 overall, which is awesome. So we're back to the drawing board, I guess, man. We got to make sure Matt Ryan doesn't retire on us. We got to load this draft class in, and then we got to prepare a little bit more. We almost made the playoffs, but just didn't get there. So going into free agency, we actually have quite a bit of players to resign, and I want to keep everybody back, to be honest with you, but I don't know if we're going to be able to. We only have $19 million in cap space, which is not good at all. So this is going to be tough. I'm going to have to try my best to free up some money somehow, but I definitely want to keep my offensive line intact. Unless we want to just go cheaper. I don't know. Do we keep the defense intact more? I think we should focus on the defense just a little bit more, because they were a lot better. I don't know, man. It's tough. I'm going to go for Yannick Ngakoue. I definitely want to keep Yannick around here for sure. So let's keep Yannick, and he'll be back. Okay. Bobby, I'd like to keep as well at my middle linebacker position, but after this, it's going to get rough. So Bobby will sign. Can't even offer that. I don't know if he's going to accept this. Oh, God. Bobby, please accept. Yeah, he says free agency, and then Kari Wilson, free agent. Our kicker, Rodrigo Blankenship. All right. We have to see if there's anybody we can cut real quick before we go even further. So team salaries, see if there's anybody we can cut away to maybe free up a little bit of money. So savings-wise, Matt Ryan would free us up $28 million. Forrest Buckner, 19. Taylor Decker, 14 million. We just traded for him. Traded so many draft picks, and I might have to cut him, which is crazy. But he might be the guy that has to be the cap casualty, because I'd rather keep Quentin Nelson. That's so unfortunate. Stephon Gilmore's one we could look at. Braden Smith, Stewart, but I think it makes sense. We got to cut Taylor Decker, which is so unfortunate. But it was like a real quick fit. Like real quick, obviously, we needed something to help us out. Matt Ryan's a 70 overall now, so it's going to be so tough to make the playoffs with him in this next season, but we got to try, man. Obviously, I would cut him if like we weren't doing a Matt Ryan rebuild, but we are, so I'm not going to cut him. So Bobby, oh wait, I can't franchise tag him. Kari Willis will offer a contract too as well. I'd like to keep him around. So let's keep Kari Willis, and he is back. And then Rodrigo Blankenship and Paris Campbell I want back as well. And I might have to franchise tag Quentin Nelson. I don't think I can though, actually. Actually, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm going to sign Quentin Nelson first. Make him a priority for sure. And hopefully he is willing to accept this. Can we offer this? We cannot offer that. If he declines, I might have to franchise tag Quentin Nelson. I'm not going to lie to you. He's a 98 overall left guard, for crying out loud. And we're not going to be able to make it. We're not going to be able to. Okay. I have to cut a little bit more players. Let's offer that. And yeah, we're going to have to cut a little bit more people, and we'll come back to this. So I went ahead and cut Grover Stewart. I'm going to try to bring him back. Obviously, you see that happen all the time. So Quentin Nelson, Bobby you want to bring back, and then Paris Campbell is the other guy I wanted to kind of negotiate with. But that's going to put us down. I don't know, man. We'll see. Marvin, Tell. Okay, so after that, it really doesn't matter all that much. But Rodrigo, Bobby is somebody we do want back, because we're going to free agency with not that much money. Honestly, I've been kind of maybe wondering if we could cut Matt Ryan and just bring him back. Maybe we could do something like that to free up to $28 million. I don't know what he would want, though, in free agency is a problem, just because, I don't know, maybe that's something we should gamble with. I mean, worst case scenario, what we could do is if he doesn't come back, we'll just force him back to us. But I think this is something we could technically do. This might piss him off, though, in real life. You know what? It's fine. I'm going to free up $28 million right now. I'm going to bring him back somehow, though. We're going to bring him back. And that's something I just needed to do, because that gives us so many more options now. Obviously, I'm not franchise tagging Bobby, though. I do want to make sure, though, I do get Paris Campbell back now. So that's going to give me the option to do so. So Matt Ryan, you know, I wish I could have just restructured his contract, I guess, in a way. But I think with 1 year left in his contract, it would have been kind of tough to do that unless if you extended him. So Rodrigo Blankenship, and that should give me enough money to re-sign Matt Ryan and Bobby, hopefully, and maybe even get Stewart back. Let's see, or maybe a different defensive tackle. Who knows, man? A lot of options here, a lot of things we still need to take care of. But first and foremost, I want to see how much Matt Ryan would want. So let's go see what Matt Ryan would be commanding on the open market. So yeah, he's way less money. Now, I don't know if he would sign for that much money, but I'm definitely going to get him back for that. And that's how you finesse the system, my friends. We're going to offer Matt Ryan that 1-year contract. We have basically 1 year to get this done. So obviously you have Jimmy Garoppolo and Baker Mayfield and Tom Brady out here, which might make more sense for us. But like I said, I am trying to roll with Matt Ryan. I'm going to roll with Matt Ryan. He's going to get us to the playoffs. So, all right. Now that that's taken care of, we can go back for Bobby. Dude, that was so clutch. I don't know why I didn't think of that before, but we also need a tackle. Ed Oliver's here as well. Oh my goodness, man. That gives me the... we might have to do something like... Okay, so first and foremost, Bobby is somebody I definitely need to make sure I get back. So let's make sure we get Bobby back. Levante David, TJ Edwards. So Bobby has no offers yet, so I might be able to lowball him a little bit. So we'll bring Bobby in. And we still need a tackle. So Bobby, hopefully will accept that. I really do want to go for Ed Oliver, though. That sounds like a freaking nasty duo with DeForest Buckner. So do I have the money for it is the question. Ed Oliver, can you accept this? 96 total points. Does not put us number 1. I think I want Ed Oliver really badly. I'm convinced I need Ed Oliver. So I'm going to go make some more cuts because I need a Ed Oliver in my life right now. All right, so we came back swinging with Ed Oliver. I have his number 1 offer by a little bit, so I'm hoping I can increase this even more. Can he accept? No, we have to offer low a little bit. And okay, 109 total points. Puts me above the Pittsburgh Steelers, but I don't know if he's going to accept it. I'm going to try for it. We're going to gamble. So it's Ed Oliver, Bobby, and Matt Ryan. Those are the guys I want back. We obviously are going to need a tackle as well. We cut Taylor Decker, but if we can get Ed Oliver, I will be so freaking happy right now. Ed Oliver, please accept. You do not need to go to Pittsburgh. And we are going to get Ed Oliver, I believe. Yes, let's go, baby. We got Ed Oliver. Now we have DeForest Buckner and Ed Oliver on the defensive line. We got Bobby back as well, which is fantastic. And oh my goodness. Okay, so that feels really freaking good. So Matt Ryan is back. We got Julio Jones still. We have Paris Campbell. We have Michael Pittman. The only thing we're really missing is a tackle. Obviously, a guard wouldn't hurt either, but we're not worried about that. And then defensively, this looks so much better. Look at that. Ed Oliver, DeForest Buckner, defensive line. You love to see it. So this looks good as well. So yeah, tackle is really our only weakness. Unfortunately, though, we're not really going to be able to address that in free agency anymore. We have literally no money. I've made cuts already, so can't really do much. We're going to be headed to the draft now, trying to draft a tackle to be that guy, and then maybe draft a guard as well. Probably offensive line is going to be our draft pick, so let's go into the draft. So at round 1, pick number 18, as Robinson went right before I was about to draft, which he's a stud coming out of the draft. We have Turner, which might be the guy I go for, honestly. Turner Corcoran out of Nebraska. He's got B run block, and I think no matter what, yeah, he's going to be the guy I select. He's a normal development, which is really unfortunate, but he should be good right out of the draft. I hope anyway. We'll see how that goes. But let's go to our 2nd round pick. And I might be looking for a guard here as well. Like I said, I'm looking for team need, not necessarily best player available, I guess you could say. Milton Wright, CJ Johnson, a guard in Pierce Quick, which is something I definitely want to look at. Alabama, a pass block. I mean, we'll just see if he's good. He's hidden development, so maybe he'll take over. And that was going to be my draft pick. So we needed offensive line help. We got it. Hopefully those were some good ones. It really sucks you don't know what overall you got until after the draft. But we'll let the assistant GM do the rest. This next season will probably be our last one because Matt Ryan's going to go down even worse. And it won't help our case. And like I said, I'm only focusing on Matt Ryan today. So let's see what happens. So going into this last season, Turner ended up being a 73 overall. We got Quick on the offensive line. Ryan Kelly, Quinn Nelson, Braden Smith. Mo Alley Cox, Julio Jones, Paris Campbell, and Michael Pittman. And then defensively, this looks just absolutely awesome. They also got a King Henry out here. Obviously not. That's KJ Henry. What position is he? He is a right end. So that's also awesome. More depth on the defensive line, which is something you can't not have. So boom, this looks really good. Look at this. Look at this defensive tackle duo, bro. Ed Oliver and DeForest Buckner, Yannick and Kwity Paye on the outside. We should wreak havoc across the league. This defense should be top 5 once again. Give me top 5 defense. I'll feel really good. Let's go into this next season. Let's make the freaking playoffs, Matt Ryan. Get us to the promised land. Get us to the damn Super Bowl if you can. Let's see what happens. At the end of the season, we made the damn playoffs at 12-5 as Matt Ryan as our damn 70 overall quarterback. We have to love it. We're playing the New York Jets in round 1 as well, which is interesting to me, but it should be fun. 48 players were upgraded. We beat the Saints 35-0. Damn, what the hell? Our defense has to be number 1, right? Defense has to be number 1 in the league right now because that is a crazy 35-0 win. Offense was 4th in the NFL. Okay, Matt Ryan. All right, I see you at your freaking 70 overall. Defense was 2nd. Okay. Matt Ryan, 35 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. Decided to just come alive real quick. 73 overall at third. He signed that minimum. He signed that cheap contract. He's like, dude, I'm about to come out here and be that guy again. So Matt Ryan, absolute stud year. Jonathan Taylor, 1,900 yards, 14 touchdowns. Again, rushing was great. Matt Ryan with Julio, 1,000 yards from Pittman, 800 from Mo Alley Cox, 500 from Paris Campbell, which is great. And then defensively, second in the NFL. We had Ed Oliver, Yannick Ngakoue, DeForest Buckner, and Kwity Paye wreak havoc across the league, which is just fantastic. Darius Leonard with 2 sacks, and Bobby with 1.5, and then Kenny Moore even had half a sack. Interceptions, 4 from Stephon Gilmore, 3 from Darius Leonard, and 3 from Kenny Moore, 1 from Bobby, 1 from Isaiah Rodgers, and then I don't think we had any touchdowns, or did we? Yes, we did, from Stephon Gilmore, which has been awesome. Safeties, no blocked kicks. All right, we did have 1, but let's go ahead, jump into this playoff game against the New York Jets, which is just awesome. Shout out to the Jets for even being here. I'm not sure if obviously they didn't win the division. They would have been a home game. So let's go see if we beat the Jets. I mean, we need to get past round 1 at the very least. I would hate to make the playoffs like this and then just get beat by the Jets in round 1. That would suck very badly. But the defense should be able to clamp up, hopefully anyway. Matt Ryan and the Indianapolis Colts had himself a year, but it doesn't matter if you have no success in the postseason. Matt Ryan's been in the Super Bowl before. We all know how that went. 28-3, but we won't talk about it. So let's go ahead and see if we can beat Matt Ryan, or not Matt Ryan. We can beat Zach Wilson and the Jets, I should say. Not Matt Ryan. We don't need to beat Matt Ryan. We need to beat Zach Wilson to the Jets. So Matt Ryan, I need you to come out here and do your absolute thing. So offense starts off with the ball, and we come out firing 7-0. Start things off. And it is going to be no response from the Jets yet. And I think we got a stop on the goal line because we turned it over. It looked like it anyway. Jets do get a touchdown, so we're going to need another one here. Yes, we do. 17-7. It is 10-17 with second quarter. Jets tie it up. Okay, Matt Ryan, please go score. Yes, 24-17. Defense gets another stop. Go score again. Nope. And they are not going to tie. Fourth quarter time. And put up a score. Let's go, baby. We're on to the divisional round. We beat the New York Jets. Kyle Shanahan is the head coach of the Jets right now, which is crazy to me. But we beat the Jets. We're on to the divisional round. Matt Ryan, you absolute freaking stud. Let's go, baby. Maybe you can get to the Super Bowl again. Zach Wilson, 304 yards, 1 touchdown. Matt Ryan, 346 yards. Jonathan Taylor, they even had a great. Michael Pittman, 9 receptions, 129 yards. All right, man. Let's get to the divisional round. So now it is Deshaun Watson and the Cleveland Browns coming to town in order to take on Matt Ryan. So this will be interesting to see how this goes. Obviously, the Cleveland Browns, they went 9-8 though. So, I mean, we were a better team than them record-wise regular season, but obviously records don't matter in the regular or in the playoffs. You got to come out here and compete in the postseason. So did good last game. Can we do that same thing? So we start off with ball again. Hopefully this leads to the same thing as last time. Go get a score right away. Damn, no. Okay, we get a stop though. Score now? Nope, nothing yet. Interception, and now we put up a field goal. Okay, Rodrigo Blankenship, you go, and then Matt Ryan puts up a touchdown. Watson responds immediately, or at least I assume it's Watson, and we respond with our own field goal. 21-13. We're still in this game just a little bit. 24-13. We need to score badly. 24-21. Get a stop. Let's go. Matt Ryan up 24-28. Okay. 31-28. Jump in and get that score, Matt Ryan. Okay. 3 minutes and 44 seconds left. I mean, I feel like I got to jump in and just take care of business here. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just me. I got to make sure I don't run the, freaking start scrambling like crazy with Matt Ryan, though, because that's not going to lead to anything. So, let's go, Jonathan Taylor. Give me some yards here. Oh, I could have broke that free, low-key. He's got 141 yards. Cleveland Browns got 1 takeaway today. Okay. That doesn't matter, man. It is a clean slate with me coming in. So 2nd and 7. Maybe do the halfback stretch thing. I feel like the lane is kind of open here. You know what? We're just going to keep running with Jonathan Taylor. That's what, has the Colts with success. So let's just keep doing that. 18 rushes, 150 yards. We can actually probably chew clock as well a little bit. So I'm going to go back to that same exact play. Give me a block and no blocks. Nice. Okay. Jonathan Taylor, 19 rushes for 151 yards. Got a yard out of it, but obviously, imagine drawing up a QB draw with Matt Ryan. That would just lead to nothing. So I'm not going to call a QB draw. Campbell, Pittman underneath, and Julio running a go route. So let's see if we got anything. I might be taking Pittman underneath. There we go. Could have gotten sacked there, but just like that, we pick up a first down on a 45-yard line. Matt Ryan probably took a hit, which definitely sucks for his age, but it's all right. And then slip screen. I'm going to throw a quick one to Jonathan Taylor. There we go. It's open. Get those blocks. Get those blocks. Can I make something happen here? Not a first down. 2-minute warning. We're going, though. 31-28. Defense is going to have to step up, though, after this. Because I'm not kicking a field goal. I'm going to win this game as long as I don't do anything dumb. So Let's go back to throwing the football a little bit. Jonathan Taylor, Pittman, maybe Campbell gets open on this little wheel route. Not going to chance it, though. I got Mo Alley Cox in the middle. Going to take that, and that's another nice pickup. 12-yard. Let's go. And then, well, what do we got? We maybe outside. Let's maybe drop it off to Jonathan Taylor. It's open. Let's do it. We're going to get out of bounds, I think. Maybe drain the clock a little bit, and then I'm start running the football. So 2nd and 6. Maybe we run the football here a little bit. I feel like that would be pretty nice to do here. So is this Hines out here? It's Jonathan Taylor. So what am I talking about? All right, let's go. Come on. Okay, almost got the first down. Let's go right back to it. I'm draining the clock, like I said. 3rd and 1. We just need a yard, Taylor. You are the best running back in the league. Give me that yard and more. Let's freaking go. Minute 13 left. Again, I'm just gonna keep running the football. Inside zone every time. And I'm gonna hope it just leads to a touchdown eventually. Give me a block. Give me a block. Let's go, baby. We are on the 2-yard line. 55 seconds left. All I got to do is drain the clock a little bit. That's what I'm going to do. And we're going to just drain the clock. We're going to chill a little bit. And we'll be just fine. I'm going to leave... it's going to be Watson. We're going to leave Watson no time here. So I'm just going to chill for a second. We're going to chill. Okay, we're about to run inside zone again. Like I said, I drained the clock quite a bit. So this should get in there. I'm going to get stuffed, but that's fine. We have all 3 of our timeouts. So I'm not really worried about it. I'm just going to keep running the football until it goes in, I think. Hopefully this works out in my favor. Because if it doesn't, I might have just sold the game. But they're running goal line. I think I should. Okay, one more attempt on running. Okay. Yeah, it's in there. Let's go, baby. That's what we needed. 12 seconds left on the clock. All we need is our defense to get a stop with not that much time left. There we go. We're on to the AFC Championship. We come in, or I guess Cleveland came in. We beat them, and we're on to the AFC Championship with freaking Matt Ryan. Let's go, baby. That's what I'm talking about. So as cool as this story has been with Matt Ryan and the Colts, I have a fear that this might be coming to an end because this man, Patrick Mahomes, is playing quarterback for the Chiefs, obviously. So we're coming into Arrowhead, and they went 15-2. So it'll be tough to win this game, I'd imagine. You know what? Maybe Matt Ryan can do it, though. I'll give Matt Ryan the benefit of the doubt. I don't see it happening, though. We'll see. I mean, I'm happy we even made it to the AFC Championship. So if we lose here, I won't be too upset. So we get off with the ball again, start off with ball again, and no score. We're going to have to score in this game if we want to win. And we go up 3-0. But defense is number 2 in the NFL, so I shouldn't doubt our defenses. They've gotten a couple stops, 6-0. But if we could have walked away with 2 touchdowns here, would have feel a lot better about this situation. And 13-3. Defense has been playing amazing so far until we turn it over, I think. And it's 16-10. Too many field goals. Another. Oh, my. Okay. 31 is Matt Ryan. You are doing things, man. You are getting things done, bro. I don't know. I don't know, man. Can he do it? 31-31. And it is a tie ball game. We get an interception. 38-31. Chiefs are going to turn it over. Okay. All we have to do is get a first down. This game is over. We're on this. I'm sorry for down you, Matt Ryan. You did your thing. You did 6 turnovers. Holy crap. Okay. Wow. Defense played lights out. I shouldn't have doubted the defense, I guess. I'm gonna keep the football on the ground, though, for sure. I gotta put true clock on as well. We can't give the Chiefs even 13 seconds left, as we know. Not gonna happen. Bills fans know all about that. So let's make sure we do not give the Chiefs the ball back. I need this first down, and we are sealing the game. If we get a first down, this game is over. There it is. Give me this first. Oh, I think we're like a yard off, bro. Literally a yard off. QB sneak with Matt Ryan? Okay. What is it? 3rd and inches? It's 3rd and 1. Oh, why would I kneel right now? I think this game is technically over already. But you know what? Just to add insult to injury, we'll just go ahead and get the first down real quick. So they might actually stop me here low key, but I don't think it even matters. So first down and more. Actually, it's not more, really more. But hey, we're on to the damn Super Bowl. We actually beat the Kansas City Chiefs. I did not expect that to happen. Matt Ryan came out here. Defense had themselves a day, bro. I have to see who was turning the ball over so damn, or getting all those turnovers. Because holy crap, 6 turnovers. Crazy. Matt Ryan really didn't even play that great. I think it was literally just the defense. 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, and then 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions from Pat. There had to have been some fumbles, I guess. Fumbles, let's see. We had, how is there 6 turnovers? Receiving, or maybe it's on the receiving end. I don't know, man. Where are all these fumbles at? But whatever. So I'm assuming Jonathan Taylor, yeah, 177 yards. I don't know where those 6 turnovers came from, but you know what? We'll take it. We're on to the Super Bowl. Let's get it. So coming into the Super Bowl, as you can see, we're going to play the Dallas Cowboys. We were able to beat the Kansas City Chiefs the way we did. Defense has got to be the same way it was, man. Cowboys going to put up some points. Defense has got to be elite like they were in the AFC Championship. So let's go ahead and see if we can get it done, man. Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, and then Matt Ryan and the Colts. Who's going to win? Let's find out. Let's jump right into this, baby. As we get a stop, I think, to start things off, which is really nice. And we come down and put up a touchdown, and then the Cowboys respond, which is obviously 14-7. Okay, dude, this is just 21. If you would have told me today that I was gonna win, I can't speak too soon, but if you would have told me today, I think I'm ready to speak on this. If you would have told me today that I was gonna come in, rebuild the Colts with Matt Ryan at quarterback, and I was gonna win a damn Super Bowl, I would have called you crazy. Stephon Gilmore, 38-14. And I think it's safe to say that we got this in the bag as long as nothing crazy happens. And let's freaking go, baby. That's going to do it for me, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Matt Ryan and the Colts get to the damn Super Bowl in 2 years. Wow. Awesome stuff, man. Defense was elite, I imagine, this whole playoff run. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. I think tomorrow we're going to do Marcus Mariota Falcons unless something crazy happens today. Maybe Tyrann Matthew signs. We'll see. We'll see how things go. But this is Crushables 2. If you want to watch the Super Bowl celebration, welcome to stick around. And I'm saying peace. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click here to watch another video that I know you'll love.